Everybody, it's Dana Brickman. And I have come to the conclusion that my schedule needs improvement, aka perhaps an assistant. Things are getting a little bit hectic and a little bit out of control, and my semi retired lifestyle is exceeding full time these days. Oh, Lord. So it is what it is, and there's not a lot that I can do about it right now. And I was going to see if I can turn this little thing down at the bottom off, if I can get back to that part of the screen. Anyway, while I'm doing that, yesterday, actually, I think it was Monday, we were talking about, cannot find what I'm looking for. There we go. We were talking about laundry and using essential oils and getting into this low tox lifestyle. It's virtually impossible to go no tox because the world is around us. But you can certainly do a lot of things in your home for you and your pets. So, laundry, big topic, right? And people are often asking me, well, what do I buy next? What do I do? How do I start? They're worried about expense, and I get that. I totally understand all of those things. So we talked about the Thieves laundry cleaner, household cleaner. It is the perfect way to get started. Some of you will have additional questions about your laundry, and I want to share two essential oils that can be part of your laundry solution but also have other purposes. Why can't I spin in the wrong one? So Purification and Digize. I don't know. There we go. Purification and Digize. So purification is, think about it in a way that it purifies the air. And so it can also purify odor. So if you have really stinky laundry, this is going to help make that issue go away. A few years ago, one of my assistant trainers managed to get fish oil in her pocket and run it through the laundry and through the dryer before she realized it. So she rewashed, and it still smelled like fish oil. She's like, I'm going to have to throw these clothes away. So anyway, long story short, I sent her home with a bottle of Purification, put it in her laundry, odor gone. Okay. Purification also has benefit of being able to be part of our natural ability to keep insects away. Okay. So I add this often to my outdoor sprays. I often put it around my ankles if I'm outside. But I'll also tell you, living in the South with a ridiculous amount of mosquitoes, a ridiculous amount of mosquitoes and fire ants, I am never without this. Never without it. Because when you have those moments of owies from those insects that bite, this offers a tremendous amount of relief. Okay, so what I'm hoping to start showing you guys is the ability to have a collection that is multifaceted, that it does multiple purposes, not just single things. Okay, so that's one of the beauties of products like this. So now I've got this in my laundry, and I've got it in my first aid collection, and I've got it in outdoor spray preventatives. Digize, also never without. Never ever without. So if you have, again, oily issues in your clothing, so think about like heavy, soiled, oily men's auto mechanic kind of laundry that has to be done. Adding this, adding Digize, has some enzymatic properties that will help with the odor and help make sure it gets clean. Okay, So I can again use these with my dogs in my laundry for odor control, cleanup, oily issues, and really improve the quality of my laundry by just adding a couple of drops of this directly into my laundry. The other reason I am never without Digize is for digestive upset. So think about the name. Digize, digestive, enzymatic properties, right? It smells like licorice. I don't love the smell, therefore I don't love the taste. Um, my dogs do not care if it's put in their food, but I can also rub it on their bellies, and we do sometimes. The other night, Poppy's going to veterinary rehab for her knee, and they came out with some sweet potatoes, dehydrated sweet potatoes that they were using as the treats. Few too many, and so overnight she's up in the middle of the night, pardon my French, but vomiting up a whole lot of sweet potato. So she got a little Digize on her belly to help get settled down, and went right back to sleep, and everything is fine. So soothing and comforting the digestive upset that we and or our dogs may have on a fairly often basis. So totally safe. I don't have to jump to the things like Pepsid or Pepto-Bismol or any of those kinds of things. I can use my Digize. So again, in my laundry and in my first aid collection. Okay? Again, my goal is to help you start seeing that there are way more options available to you by single products. Oh, and I will also add, I almost forgot. We know that there are issues in our food sources. Now, you may be wondering why I'm hesitating on the language. Publicly, and so this Facebook Live is on my public page, but publicly we are limited by claims that can be made, right? And we certainly don't intend to diagnose, treat, cure, or say anything that's inappropriate about the benefit of these types of products. But this will help us detoxify bodies. It will help the body eliminate the potential toxins, the potential hazardous chemicals that can be found in foods and in weed control that is all around us. So this can be added to topical application, or it can be ingested. There is a Vitality. I'm looking for, I don't think I have one. You'll see bottles in white labels that means they are in the line of product called Vitality, which means they have been tested and approved by the FDA as safe to ingest. That is a scary topic for some of you. I'm going to try to help you overcome that over the few coming weeks, right? But this is an excellent part of detoxification protocols for those harsh chemical products that find their way into our food source, sometimes into water, on our walking paths when we walk past our neighbors with these beautiful, lovely green yards with no weeds. That didn't happen naturally. So these types of products, the enzymatic properties in something like this is part of a great detox protocol. Reach out, let me know what questions you have. I want you to learn and use these as much as possible. My team of educators is fantastic, and I'd love to have you part of that. And it takes you having an account with Young Living to buy product. Do not feel like you are obligated to a certain amount of purchase. You are not. Nor are you obligated to sell anything to anybody. You can be a shopper in the exact same way you would shop on Amazon and buy one or two things at a time. Skip a few months, do whatever you need to do. But if you become a junkie like me, if you become an essential oil lover like me, you would want to be part of what they call their loyalty program, where you earn incentives based on the things that you're purchasing. So I would love to chat with anybody who wants to get started, whether these are the topics you want to start with or not. I'm here and I'm happy to help you get started. You guys have a great day. Let me see if I can end this now. There we go.